Howdy fish neighbors, this is Mountaintop Fish. We're just going to look at some tanks just to be doing. This is the Metaframe 10-gallon aquarium. This was my green water tank. And well, I got tired of green water. I thought, this is my restored Metaframe 10-gallon tank. Supposed to be like a show tank, because it's, an antique that I restored. And, it would be nice to see the fish. So I did away with the green water, and it really didn't help my plants much. The Amazon sword, it really took a beating. Of course, they had a lot of snails in it too. But yeah, it's starting to come back. And then these plants here, well, they didn't do too well in the green water. They didn't get enough light. But that one there is starting. That's a new leaf on it. I think they will come back too at some point. It was all one big plant. There was a lot of it, but now it's kindly died. But I did sort of spread some of it out before it got so bad. I've got 2 lamp lights in here right now, or lamp eyes, whatever you want to call them. That's all that's in here right now. And then I've got some. It's got stuff that you find in a creek. I found that at a creek, and I found this broken piece of a bottle. I thought that was kind of neat just to put in the tank. And of course, these rocks, they just come from here and there. Yeah, I restored this thing several years ago. I've had this thing since I was probably 10. I did something on it one time, and Bob Kaler says, "Man, I ain't seen one of them tanks in 50 years. And I said, and I've had that one that long too. So, anyway. And this up here is not a Metaframe. It's got a metal frame around it. It's a homemade tank. Father Fish commented on it and said it was they made these in a metal shop. They're not Metaframe, they're just a tank. It was just a thing you could build, and actually the frame. This is the stand that came with it. The stand is steel. But this part here is actually aluminum. I guess if you were taking a metal class, you learned how to weld aluminum, you learned how to cut and weld steel, and you learned how to cut glass. And, you learned a lot of things to build these things. But anyway, I've had this one for a long time too. I restored it here a while back as well. It was a chicken nest at one time. This is my antique section. I've done videos on it before, but some of the newer viewers may have not seen it. And these are my wild guppies. That I keep a lot of. And then this little tank here, well, I've had that. I bought that back in the 80s. I think I gave like $2 for it. So it's an antique as well. This is, like I said, this is the antique section of the fish room. But I guess that's it for today. This is Mountaintop Fish. Have a blessed day.